Valmiki Ramayana, Sundara Kanda, Book number 5, Sarga 21, Roman numerals XXI 21, SITA'S SCORN. She thought upon her lord and sighed, and thus in gentle tones replied, Beseems thee not, O king, to woo a matron to her husband true. Thus vainly one might hope by sin and evil deeds success to win. Shall I, so highly born, disgrace my husband's house, my royal race? Shall I, a true and loyal dame, defile my soul with deed of shame? Then on the king her back she turned, and answered thus the prayer she spurned. Turn, Ravan, turn thee from thy sin. Seek virtue's paths and walk therein. To others, dames, be honor shown. Protect them as thou wouldst thine own. Taught by thyself, from wrong abstain, which wrought on thee thy heart would pain. Beware, this lawless love of thine will ruin thee and all thy line. And for thy sin alone, will Lanka perish, overthrown. Dream not that wealth and power can sway my heart from duty's path to stray. Linked like the day god and his shine, I am my Lord's, and he is mine. Repent thee of thine impious deed. To Rama's side his consort lead. Be wise, the hero's friendship gain, nor perish in his fury slain. Go, ask the god of death to spare, or red bolt flashing through the air. But look in vain for spell or charm to stay my Rama's vengeful arm. Thou, when the hero bends his bow, shalt hear the clang that heralds woe. Loud as the clash when clouds are rent, and Indra's bolt to earth is sent. Then shall his furious shafts be sped, each like a snake with fiery head, and in their flight shall hiss and flame, marked with the mighty archer's name. Then in the fiery deluge all thy giants round their king shall fall. Wow. Absolutely wow. Sri Ramayana. Footnotes. 407.1. Janak, king of Mithila, was Sita's father. That's why Sita is called Janaki or Jane. Joan of Arc. Janaki. Sita. Mithila, Robin Hood. It's all plagiarized. Joan of Arc burned at stake by Roman Church. Sita burned at stake by Rama. It's all plagiarized, all the same concepts. 407.2. Hiranyakashipu was a king of the Daitya, celebrated for his blasphemous impieties. When his pious son Prahlad praised Vishnu, the Daitya tried to kill him. When the god appeared in the incarnation of the main lion and tore the tyrant to pieces. Jai. 407 1b. Do unto others as thou wouldst they should do unto thee is a precept frequently occurring in the old Indian poems. It's called karma. This charity is to embrace not human beings only, but bird and beast as well. He prayeth best, who loveth best, all things both great and small. Oh, that's a very good one. You see, all the Christ cocks need to take a note of this, because they're slaughtering all the animals so we can feed niggers, so we can feed faggots, so we can feed all the sluts, all these poor tortured animals. The satanic, colossal globalist cow slaughter industry. So we have to stop with this nonsense. We have to stop with this racism. And we have to love everybody, great or small. Doesn't matter, animal or human being. Everybody is part of God. As long as we slaughter cows, we have to go straight to hell. And this is all seen by all this racism, by all this misogyny, all the bitches bitching and moaning for abortion rights. All this trash will go away completely if we focus on the holy name, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. 407 2b. It was the custom of Indian warriors to mark their arrows with their ciphers or names. Oh, Ram. And it seems to have been regarded as a point of honor to give an enemy the satisfaction of knowing who had shot at him. Oh, this is interesting. This passage, however, contains, if my memory serves me well, the first mention in the poem of this practice. Oh, interesting. And as arrows have been so frequently mentioned and described with almost every conceivable epithet, its occurrence here seems suspicious. What do you mean? No mention of or allusion to writing has hitherto occurred in the poem. Oh, because everything is plagiarized from Ramayana. Moses tells the Semites, the Simeons, to not worship a golden cow, but instead to worship a golden stick. No, a golden snake on a stick. That's what Moses tells the Semites, Simeons, to stop worshipping golden cow and instead to start worshipping a golden or silver snake on a cross, on a stick, like that. Why? Where is the idea coming from? Well, it's coming from Ramayana, because Rama is telling Simeons, the Planet of the Apes people, the monkeys, to worship his snake-like arrows on his golden bow, on his golden stick. It looks like a cobra and shoots arrows that resemble cobras, just like Moses has a stick that turns into a cobra. It's all plagiarized from Ramayana, all of it. All of the Old Testament is nothing but tweaked Ramayana. And I absolutely love this prayer. He prayeth best, who loveth best all things, both great and small. As long as we behave like a blood drinking rakshasas, doesn't matter what color what skin color your ass is. It really doesn't matter. As long as behaving like a fucking vampires and Lycans and bloodsuckers and blood and adrenochrome drinkers, the whole civilization, the whole materialistic civilization is going straight to hell, and that's exactly what's happening. Slaughtering cows, there is nothing more sinful than slaughtering cows. And it's all done by the Christcocks and the kikes and the kebabs and their occult secret societies, Freemasons, Knights Templars, all these adrenochrome drinkers, Rosicrucians, Talmudists, all these men dressed in black, men in black. All these sorcerers, all the, they eat Jesus's flesh and drink his blood. What is that? This is nothing but vampire Draculism, and adrenochrome drinking, glorification of that somebody has to die for your fucking sins. You had to be out of your fucking mind to believe that bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Anyway, Jai Shri Ramayana, Hail Ram, Roma Victa, Victory to Rama. Ciao.